Good morning. So today is a Thursday, the final day for the group stages of the Europa matches. It is match day 6. So in this video, we are focusing on the 16 matches playing in the Europa competition. Now, before we get started, I will quickly mention that yesterday I provided two selections, two betting tips on YouTube, 2.523 odds, and the next one was 3.026 odds. Total games analyzed yesterday and shared on YouTube were 8 in total. The only game that failed to deliver was Royal Antwerp playing Barcelona, in which we foresaw a scenario in which Barcelona might have disappointed or could have registered unexpected results. So I gave them Barcelona to win either of the halves, but unfortunately at the end of the day, they still lost 3-2. Now all the other selections won yesterday, so it was 7/8 winning. And due to that, we were able to win one of our bet slips, which contained 2.523 odds. So congratulations if you won with us yesterday. And I've also seen in the comment section, there are majority of the people saying that we won yesterday. In fact, I've seen one crazy comment this morning. I don't know, somebody saying I won 80 million. So I don't know which currency we are using or which currency the guy is using. But I believe if you won, then you won. Congratulations. Now, if it is your first time, ensure that you are subscribing, turning on notifications, and sticking till the very end, because in this video, once again, I have only picked 13 Europa matches. I've not picked 3 of the matches, and out of the 13 matches that I've picked, I have formed bet slips for you that is easier to consume, easier to bet on. So please like the video for support. We are trying to attain the highest number of likes today. So please like the video, subscribe, and share the video once you finish watching it and you think it contains value. Now in our first bet slip, we have the following games. Roma playing Sheriff Tiraspol. That is our first match. Now in the game Roma playing Sheriff Tiraspol, we realize that the following. Sheriff Tiraspol have conceded they've conceded at least 3 or more goals in their Sheriff Tiraspol, they have been conceding at least 3 goals in most of their Europa matches. And so I see a scenario in which Roma has the capacity of scoring at least 2 goals in this particular game, given that Roma are also taking these games seriously. And I think it is an important win for them. So Roma winning at an odd of 1.182. Then we have Lask Linz playing Toulouse. In this particular game, we are expecting a closely fought match in which both teams have the capability of scoring, and an open match is expected. Either team can win the game. So I'll be betting on over 1.5 goals. The odd will be 1.230. Then we have Aris Limassol playing Sparta Praha. Now in this particular match, Aris Limassol, they got nothing to play for, while Sparta Praha, they need 3 points to guarantee their place in the knockouts. So the betting tip is Sparta Praha win or a draw to occur. At the odd is 1.268. That is our first bet slip. It contains 1.843 odds. Now we are progressing to higher odds. We are now progressing to more odds. Now in our second bet slip, we have the following matches. It's also 3 games. The first game is Karabakh playing Haken. Now in the Karabakh vs Haken game, Karabakh, they need all the points to reach the knockout stage in this particular game, so it means that they are in need of a win. And it is impossible to deny them the fact that they have the ability to win, given that their opponent Haken is struggling and has registered some of the worst results in the tournament. So we bet on Karabakh to win at an odd of 1.363. In our second game, we have Slavia Praha playing Servette. In the Slavia Praha vs Servette game, we realize the following. Slavia Praha, they are on a 6-game winning streak. And so far, they have proven to be the best team in Group G. And I back them to win by a clean sheet once again in this particular game. So the betting tip is Slavia Praha to win at an odd of 1.399. And then we have Sporting playing Sturm Graz. In the Sporting vs Sturm Graz game, we realize that Sturm Graz, that is the away team, they have a poor away record, while Sporting, they have a home advantage coupled with the fact that they have a reliable form when playing at home. That is, they are easily winning at home and they are easily getting points when playing at home. So we are betting on Sporting to win or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.215. You combine the three matches, we get a summation of 2.316 odds. And now we get to have a look at our next bet slip, which contains 4 matches having 2.943 odds. In this particular game, our first game is Bayern Leverkusen playing Molde. Now it is in this particular game, Bayern Leverkusen playing Molde. This is a game that is likely to end in a high number of goals, given that Bayern, they have the ability to score goals. Molde, they have the ability to score goals. And in this particular game, Molde, they are desperate for a win so that they can be safer. While Leverkusen, that is Bayern, the home team, they are also looking forward to end the competition with the fine form, the amazing record they have been recording so far. So I expect both teams to fight and score goals, and so it's easier for over 2.5 goals to be the outcome at the end of the day in this particular game, and that is why we are betting on over 2.5 goals at an odd of 1.40. Then we have Panathinaikos playing Maccabi Haifa. In this particular game, Panathinaikos playing Maccabi Haifa. There is a spot in the Conference League, that is the third spot that is at stake. Now both teams, for example, Panathinaikos, they are gifted with the goal scoring abilities, especially when they are playing at home. While for Maccabi Haifa, I can't mention the same because they have been affected by a lot of uncertainties. So Panathinaikos playing at home, they already have advantage, and I expect them to come into this match with the ability to play an attack-minded football, and that will give them the capabilities of at least getting a draw. So Panathinaikos to win or a draw to occur, the odd is 1.185. And then we have Rakow playing Atalanta. In the game Rakow vs Atalanta, Rakow can still win. We realize that in this particular game, there is a sheer difference, or there is a large difference in quality between Atalanta and Rakow. But for Rakow, they can still proceed even with a draw or by a narrow lose. So it's a game in which they might also be considering some positive results, at least winning or a draw, so that they can also get the opportunity to proceed to the next round of the competition. But the problem, Atalanta is a strong team, and they have proven that they have the quality needed to beat teams like Rakow. So in this particular game, we are betting on an Asian handicap. Atalanta positive 1.25. The odd is 1.334. Now let me explain this Asian handicap, because the last time I was asked, maskedbettor, what is the explanation? What is Asian handicap positive 1.25? So when I mention positive Asian handicap 1.25, this is what I mean. If Atalanta, the team that I gave the Asian handicap positive 1.25, end the game with a win or a draw, then the bet slip will be winning. If they lose by 1, then we are going to be winning half. By winning half, I mean that, let us say you are staking $500. The stake will be divided by 2, and then 500, that is now the amount that is going to be calculated. Okay, the odd is going to be divided by 2, not the stake. The odd is going to be divided by 2. So let's say the odd is now 1.25. You'll get to divide that by 2. And then now that will be the odd of the game. So in reality, or what is important in this Asian handicap, we do not expect this team to lose by 2 or more goals. If it loses by 2 or more goals, then the bet slip will be losing. But if it loses by 1 goal, then we are safe. If the game ends in a draw, then we are safe. If the team that we backed wins, then we are winning. In our next game, that is the final one in this particular game, we have Ajax playing IAK Athens. In this particular game, Ajax, they are the superior team, given that they have won 4 out of their last 5 matches, I think at home. And then it's also a crucial game for Ajax, and I believe that they are slightly in a position to give us victory in this particular game. And their form has improved in the recent few days. So we bet on Ajax to win or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.33. You combine the 4 games, you get 2.943 odds. Now, before I mention the final bet slip, please ensure that you are clicking the like button, turning on notifications, and subscribing if you haven't subscribed. In this particular game, the first game we are having a look at is Union St. Gilos playing Liverpool. A game in which I believe many of you are waiting to get my opinion. Because Liverpool today, they have been prized as the clear underdog in this particular game. The odds for Liverpool winning is 3.0. It's 3.105. A draw occurring, we have 3.945. Royal Union St. Gilos winning, we have 2.273. But I believe that Liverpool, even though they've already secured a place in the knockout stages and they'll be proceeding, Union St. Gilos, they also have the ability to qualify if they're to beat Liverpool in this particular game. We are aware of that. But the thing is that I don't see a scenario in which Liverpool will be losing this game. I don't see a scenario. So I boldly bet, okay, I'm backing a bolder option. Liverpool to win or a draw to occur, the odd is 1.707. Now, many will say that Klopp will likely to rotate his first 11, given that the next game that Liverpool has is against Man United. That is an important match, right? We don't disagree with the fact. But Liverpool, they got the quality, and I believe that they'll be looking forward to win that competition, the group stages round, with an amazing form. A defeat is something that Liverpool won't be settling for in this particular game. And if it is to happen, then it is football. But I don't see that. Now in the next match, it is West Ham United playing Freiburg. It's also an interesting game for me, because this is a battle for the top spot in Group A. Both teams, once again, they've already qualified and secured their spot in the knockout stages. In this particular game, we realize that Freiburg, they are the better team. The reason why Freiburg is the better team is they have one of the best attacks in Europa competition so far. And given the current form of both teams, Freiburg has a more solid form, has a better form coming into this particular match. And I see that it's prudent to back them. Freiburg Asian handicap positive 1.25. The odd is 1.429. You combine the 2 matches, you get 2.439 odds. And that wraps up my predictions for this video. My betting tips for today, Thursday. UEFA Europa League. Now I know there are matches I have not touched, there are matches I have not talked about. It's only because I feel that I don't see any value betting on them. But some might sound sure to you. At the end of the day, ensure that you pick the games that you think are good, ignore the ones that you think are risky, and we only pray for success. If Barcelona lost yesterday, some of the teams that people thought, Barcelona, this is the sure bet of today, losing. Just imagine. It's football. Nothing is 100% guaranteed. So as I sign off from this betting laboratory, please stake responsibly, and I wish you nothing but good luck. Possibly, Hunter will be joining us to drop us more predictions on the Europa League. So until next time, goodbye, all the best, and good luck.